Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Tuesday, October 18, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. San Jose Sharks vs Islanders. The Sharks lost their first 4 games, which were all at home. They struggled offensively in those games, scoring only 6 goals. Their special teams offense has also been terrible, with the team converting only 6.3% of their power play opportunities. The Islanders have played well defensively so far, giving up 2 goals per game, and they're killed 100% of their penalties, so expect them to keep San Jose's offense in check. The Sharks have also struggled on the defensive end, giving up 3 or more goals in 3 of their first 4 games. Unfortunately for them, the Islanders haven't had any trouble scoring so far and will exploit their defense in this game, so go with New York to cover the puck line. Our team pick is New York Islanders minus 1.5 goals. Both goaltenders have been doing well as Reimer has a .924 save percentage so far, while Sorokin is sitting with a .941 save percentage heading into this game. Neither team has been able to take advantage of having the power play, as the Sharks are 26th in the NHL, with a 6.3 power play percentage, while the Islanders are not much better, with a 14.3 power play percentage, which puts them at 23rd in the sport. This seems like a spot where the Islanders can flex their muscles defensively and allow 1 goal, as the Sharks have not scored more than 2 goals in a game this season. The under has hit in 5 of their previous 6 games against one another, so go with the under to hit, as these defenses should step up in this game. Our total pick is under 5.5 runs. Buffalo Sabres vs Edmonton Oilers. The Sabres enter the season with a young core that looks to catapult the team into the playoffs, fueled by an offense that is scoring 3.50 goals per game. Victor Olofsson and Alex Tuch have combined for 3 goals and an assist to lead the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has also stepped up. Jason Peterka, Zemgus Girgensons, and Dylan Cozens have combined for 2 goals and 2 assists to add depth to the forward unit, while defenseman Rasmus Dahlin has added 2 goals and an assist from the point to open up the offense. The Oilers enter the season with one of the best teams in the Western Conference, led by an offense that has scored 8 goals in the first 2 games. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl have scored 5 goals and 5 assists combined as 2 of the best players in the NHL, but the rest of the offense has also stepped up. Zach Hyman, Evander Kane, and Ryan McLeod have combined for a goal and 4 assists, while defensemen Darnell Nurse and Cody Ceci have added 2 goals and an assist from the point to overwhelm opposing defenses. The Sabres have looked promising to start the season and can easily pull off the upset and provide great odds in the process. The problem is that they are facing arguably the best team in the Western Conference in the Oilers, who look to overwhelm them on both ends of the ice. The Oilers should find the back of the net at will with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with speed and great puck handling. The Oilers' defense also looks to step up and limit the Sabres' offense, with Darnell Nurse, Cody Ceci, and the rest of the defense creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Jack Campbell to make plenty of big saves. The Oilers should win the game and cover the spread in a dominant win on their home ice. Our team pick is Oilers minus 1.5 goals. Craig Anderson looked incredibly sharp this season right now as he played in just 1 game thus far and will get the start here. He picked up the victory over the Ottawa Senators on opening night as he allowed 1 goal on 36 shots throughout the game against his former team. The biggest issue is that he is currently 41 years old right now and has not been healthy, as this would be his 71st game at the end of the 2018-2019 season. Jack Campbell has been in the net for both games thus far for the Edmonton Oilers and needs to step up. In the young season, he is 1-1-0 with 3.01 goals allowed per game and a brutal .851 save percentage after allowing 7 goals on just 47 shot attempts. Campbell did not have a good game last time out against the Calgary Flames, as he had 4 goals given up on just 11 shot attempts before being pulled after just 10-18 on the ice. This is his first season with Edmonton and needs to figure out how to play better as he adjusts to a new home as the season continues to progress. These defenses should be able to play well as Craig Anderson looked incredible in his only game thus far, and 2 of Buffalo's goals were empty netters. Both teams have been in the bottom half of shots per game, as the Sabres are 17th in the sport with 31.5 shots, while the Oilers are currently 26th with 27 shot attempts right now. Buffalo is going on the road for the first time this season, and that means there is a chance things are out of the norm after not playing a road game since October 7 in the preseason. The under is 3-0-1 in Buffalo's last 4 games, as well as being 8-3-2 in the Oilers' last 13 games, having 2 days rest between games. All in all, go with the under as the better option in this game. Our total pick is under 7 goals. Vegas Golden Knights vs Calgary Flames. The Vegas Golden Knights remain perfect. They had a disappointing 2021-2022 season which resulted in missing the playoffs and are eager to rebound. The Golden Knights opened the season with a victory against LA, followed by a 1-0 triumph against Chicago, and clobbered Seattle by a 5-0 score on Saturday. Jack Eichel is enjoying a productive start to the year. The 25-year-old couldn't find a groove last year due to his back injury, but still posted 25 points in 34 games. Eichel has collected a goal and 2 assists in 3 games this year. Jonathan Marchessault scored 30 goals last season and already has 3 markers this year. The veteran center had 3 points in 3 bouts against the Flames last year. Riley Smith had 38 points in 56 games last year and could be in for a breakout season. The veteran center has amassed 2 points. The Calgary Flames are seeking a 3rd consecutive win. They beat the Avalanche 5-3 in their home opener and collected a 4-3 road win against the rival Oilers on Saturday. The Flames had an eventful offseason. Johnny Gaudreau departed to Columbus and they acquired Jonathan Huberdeau in exchange for Matthew Tkachuk. Next, management signed Nazem Kadri to a huge contract late in the offseason. The Flames might actually have a better roster this year. Nazem Kadri is flying with his new squad. The 32-year-old center was a key piece to the Avalanche Cup-winning team last year and has collected 3 goals in his first 3 games as a member of the Flames. Calgary has one of the most underrated players in the NHL in Elias Lindholm. The veteran center quietly accumulated 82 points in 82 games last season. He found the back of the net in the season opener and scored 2 goals in 3 meetings against Vegas last season. Calgary has a steady blue line led by Noah Hanifin. The 25-year-old logs a ton of ice time and recorded a +27 rating in 2021-2022. Hanifin has been held pointless so far. This is a great meeting of 2 undefeated squads. The Golden Knights are 3-0 but have benefited from an easy schedule, beating the Blackhawks and Kraken in their last 2 games. Those are 2 squads that will be near the bottom of the league standings this season. The Flames have already defeated 2 outstanding teams, shelling Colorado and Edmonton. Furthermore, the Flames are difficult to beat on home ice. They sported a 25-9-7 home record last year. Also, the Golden Knights' goaltending is a big question mark. Laurent Brossoit is out with a hip injury. They are going with the inexperienced Logan Thompson and Adin Hill between the pipes. Our team pick is Calgary Flames -156. The Vegas Golden Knights have been off to a hot start in 2022. Vegas holds a 10-4 all-time record against Calgary, but in the Saddledome up north of the border, the team is just 3-4, and with Calgary's incredible improvement over the past year, that record may not mean as much to either side. The Calgary Flames off-season was one of the wildest in recent NHL memory, losing 2 100-point scorers in Matthew Tkachuk and Johnny Gaudreau, but with Jonathan Huberdeau, Mackenzie Weegar, and Nazem Kadri coming in as replacements, the franchise was optimistic. Through 2 games against the 2 Western Conference finalists from a year ago, Calgary is 2-0-0 with 9 goals for and 6 against, and with their new recruits combining for 6 points through those 2 games, it's safe to say questions about chemistry have been answered. Both teams have incredible forward groups and plenty of blue liners that can put the puck in the net, and given Calgary's output of 9 goals with 6 given up thus far in 2022, and that has taken place against 2 of the best teams in the Western Conference, so you can bet that there will be plenty of goals scored in this one. Thompson has been great, and Jacob Markstrom was a Vezina finalist in 2021, but he hasn't been on his game this year, and even without Huberdeau or Tyler Toffoli getting off to a hot start for the Flames' top line, they're still averaging 4.5 per game, so while the goaltending matchup is a good one, the offense here is just too good. Outside of the 1-0 shutout against Chicago, the Golden Knights games are averaging 7 goals per night, so with that in mind, the 6.5 OU should be an easy one to beat here, unless both goaltenders bring their absolute A game early in the 2022 season. Both teams have speed and goal scorers up and down their lineup, and in the hostile environment in Calgary, we've seen how quickly the Flames can score goals, but with 2 5-goal outputs this year in 2022, Vegas can definitely match them, and this one might turn into a shootout. Our total pick is over 6.5 goals. Los Angeles Kings vs Nashville Predators. The Kings have looked promising to start the season with their offense stepping up and scoring 3.67 goals per game, including 7 goals in their recent win. Adrian Kemp, Alex Iafallo, and Anze Kopitar have scored 5 goals and 7 assists to lead the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has also stepped up. Gabriel Vilardi and prized offseason addition Kevin Fiala have combined for 3 goals and 4 assists, while defenseman Michael Anderson has added 2 assists from the point to help open up the offense. The Predators started the season 2-0, but have fallen apart recently with their offense scoring only 2.25 goals per game and only 2 goals in each of the last 2 games. Nino Niederreiter has scored 4 goals, while Ryan Johansson and Eeli Tolvanen have combined for 2 goals and 4 assists, but the rest of the offense has struggled. The hope is that Roman Josi can add a spark from the point, as he is one of the best two-way defensemen in the league, but only has 1 assist to start the season. The Predators are coming off back-to-back losses and are looking to make a statement on their home ice and as a result, look to control this game from the opening puck drop. The Predators' offense looks to step up and pile on the goals against a Kings defense that allows 4.67 goals per game with Nino Niederreiter, Ryan Johansson, and the rest of the forward unit controlling the puck in the offensive zone and finds open shots on the net, while Roman Josi steps up and fires shots on the net from the blue line. The Predators also look to step up on the defensive end of the ice, with Roman Josi, Dante Fabro, and the rest of the unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Juuse Saros to step up and make big saves throughout the game. The Predators should win the game with a strong performance on their home ice. Our team pick is Predators, -140. Though they have played 4 games already this season, the Kings currently have the most goals scored in their conference. Recently extended Adrian Kemp leads the team with 3 goals so far, while captain Anze Kopitar has a team-leading 5 assists. The Kings locked up most of their core pieces for the foreseeable future with extensions, but the main acquisition in the offseason was Kevin Fiala. After trading Brock Faber and a future first-round pick, Fiala was immediately signed to a 7-year extension. Fiala continues to improve as his career continues, scoring a career-high 33 goals last season. Head coach Todd McLellan praised the offensive prowess of the Kings after their overtime win against Detroit. The ability that upper-end players have just to make very small plays to keep it alive or create a small chance the gifted ones are able to do that. The Kings are averaging 3.7 goals per game, which is solid but middle of the pack in terms of rankings. Their biggest problem so far this season has been the power play. They have racked up 45 penalty minutes, which is second in the league, and only have a 21.4% success rate on the power play. Getting Philip Forsberg to re-sign this past offseason was a major win for Nashville's chances at another cup run. However, some are concerned with their young depth at the forward position and question if Duchene and Johansson will continue their success that they had last season. Niederreiter leads the team with 4 goals on the year, while Josi has the team lead of 14 shots. Their offense is obviously going to need to step up, since scoring only 2.7 goals per game on average will more than likely not be enough to reach the playoffs. They still have yet to convert on a power play this season and are under 50% in the face-off circle. There is still time to improve, however, and I believe they can do it as the season goes on. The Predators have yet to hit the over this season, even when giving up 5 goals and 4 goals in their last 2 contests. They are 3-0-1 in their last 4 against the Western Conference. Meanwhile, the Kings have hit the under in 3 of their last 6 games played, including last season. I don't expect Nashville to give up as many goals to the Kings in this contest, and I expect the result to be closer than their defeats to the Stars. In their last 5 meetings against each other, the Kings and Predators have hit the under in 4 of them. Our total pick is under 6 goals.